You'll never forget the one who never gave up on you. The one who saw your light when you couldn't find it yourself. We search for that kind of love in the faces of others, in the warmth of 1,000 embraces. But sometimes, the purest form of it has 4 legs and a heart that beats just for us. This is the story of a love that changed my life. The story of my dog. He wasn't a pedigree, just a scruffy mix of loyalty and hope, found wandering a road less traveled. A thump of a tail against the hardwood floor. The soft sigh of contentment as he settles at my feet. This was his language, his way of saying, I'm here. No fanfare, no demands, just the unwavering presence of a loyal heart. He didn't need to know my reasons for coming home late, for the shadows that sometimes darkened my eyes. He didn't judge the tears I tried to hide, or the burdens I carried on my shoulders. He simply offered the solace of his companionship, a silent vow whispered in every gentle glance. I'm here for you, always. There's a purity to a dog's loyalty that shames the complexities of our human hearts. No hidden agendas, no conditions applied, just the simple truth of devotion, offered freely and without reservation. We all make mistakes. We stumble, we fall, we say things we wish we could take back. And in the quiet aftermath of our regrets, we yearn for a forgiveness that often feels out of reach. But in the depths of my dog's eyes, I found an endless well of grace. He didn't hold grudges, didn't punish me with icy silence or averted eyes. He forgave, simply, purely, with a tilt of his head and a soft lick to my hand. He didn't just forgive me, he forgave the world, with a wag that said, let's start again. It was a powerful reminder that holding on to anger, harboring resentment, only serves to poison our own hearts. He taught me the liberating power of letting go, of choosing forgiveness not just for others, but for ourselves. He lived for the simple joys, the thrill of a chase after a fallen leaf, the ecstasy of a belly rub the sunbeam that warmed his fur on a lazy afternoon. He didn't dwell on the past, didn't worry about the future. He was a master of presence, a furry guru of the now. Every walk was an adventure, every stick a prized possession, every shared meal a symphony of happy grunts and wagging tail. He taught me the art of finding wonder in the ordinary, of squeezing every drop of joy from the fleeting moments that make up a life. He reminded me to put down the phone, to lift my face to the sun, to feel the wind in my hair and the earth beneath my feet. To be present, truly present, in the symphony of senses that unfolded around us. In a world obsessed with yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's anxieties, he was a beacon of unfiltered joy. He didn't have any magical healing powers, couldn't mend broken bones or erase scars, but in his quiet presence, in the warmth of his body pressed against mine, I found a solace that no medicine could offer. He was a master of empathy, a furry therapist who listened without judgment, loved without conditions. He didn't need words to understand my pain, to offer comfort in the silence. His presence alone was a balm to my soul. There were days when the weight of the world felt too heavy to bear, when the darkness threatened to consume me. And in those moments, he would gently nudge his head under my hand, a silent plea to be petted, a reminder that I wasn't alone. He didn't try to fix me, didn't offer unsolicited advice or empty platitudes. He simply sat with me, his presence a steady anchor in the storm. And somehow, that was enough. Loss is an inevitable part of life. It's a thief that steals our loved ones, leaving behind an emptiness that echoes in the quiet corners of our hearts. He knew loss too. He grieved for our other companions, for the familiar faces that no longer graced our doorway. He grieved with a quiet dignity, a mournful howl that seemed to pierce the very fabric of our souls. He taught me that grief is a language spoken in whispers and whimpers, in the absence of a familiar warmth, in the silence where laughter once filled the air. It's a language that transcends words, a universal ache understood by every creature who is loved and lost. He showed me that healing doesn't mean forgetting. It's about carrying the love with us, letting it shape the contours of our grief, transforming it into a bittersweet symphony of memories. In his silent mourning, I found permission to grieve in my own way. Time. that relentless sculptor, etched its passage in the silvering of his muzzle, the slowing of his gait. The once boundless energy that fueled his every move began to wane, replaced by a quiet contentment, a gentle acceptance of the inevitable. Saying goodbye to him was like saying goodbye to a part of myself. The pain was a visceral thing, a raw ache that settled deep in my bones. But even in the face of his own mortality, he taught me about grace. He taught me that love doesn't end with a final breath, that it echoes in the spaces we shared, in the memories we hold dear. As I held him close, whispering words of love and gratitude, I felt a profound sense of peace settle over me. It was as if he was telling me, "Don't be afraid. Our love will bridge the divide. We'll meet again someday at the Rainbow Bridge." He never asked for much. A kind word, a scratch behind the ears, the simple joy of being near. He lived to serve, to love, to offer his unwavering companionship without a hint of ego or expectation. He didn't need accolades or recognition. He found his purpose in the quiet moments, in the gentle lean against my leg, in the way his tail thumped against the floor whenever I entered the room. He taught me the profound beauty of selfless love, the quiet power of a heart that gives without expecting anything in return. He showed me that true fulfillment comes not from seeking validation or praise, but from offering ourselves fully to the ones we love. In a world driven by ambition and the pursuit of recognition, he was a beacon of humility. He didn't need a spotlight. He wasn't perfect. He had scars from battles fought and misadventures lived. He lost a leg to a cruel twist of fate, a constant reminder of the fragility of life. But he never let his physical limitations define him. He ran with a joy that belied his three-legged gait, his spirit soaring above the limitations of his body. He taught me that true strength lies not in our physical prowess, but in the indomitable spirit that resides within. It's about embracing our imperfections, our scars, and our stories, knowing that they are all part of what makes us unique and beautiful. He never apologized for who he was, never let the world dim his light. He taught me that we are not defined by our limitations, but by how we choose to rise above them. He chased squirrels with a ferocity that would put any four-legged creature to shame. A stick, a patch of sunlight, the crinkle of a treat bag. These were the things that sparked joy in his soul, that transformed the mundane into a symphony of delight. He didn't need extravagant toys or expensive treats. He found magic in the ordinary, in the simple pleasures that life so readily offered. He taught me to appreciate the world through his eyes, to rediscover the beauty in the everyday miracles that we so often take for granted. The feel of cool grass beneath our feet, the sound of birdsong in the morning air, the shared silence of a sunset walk. These became our rituals. He may be gone, but his paw prints remain etched upon my heart. His love was a transformative force, a gift that continues to shape my life long after his passing. He taught me the true meaning of loyalty, forgiveness, and unconditional love. He showed me the importance of living in the moment, of finding joy in the simple things, and of embracing the beauty of imperfection. His legacy lives on in the countless ways I strive to be a better human. More patient, more forgiving, more present, more grateful. He taught me that love never truly dies, that it transforms, transcends, and continues to weave its magic long after we say goodbye. He may no longer greet me at the door with a wagging tail, but his spirit walks beside me still, a constant reminder of the lessons he taught me. He showed me that the greatest gift we can give is the gift of our love, freely and unconditionally offered. He was more than just a pet. He was a teacher, a confidant, a furry guardian angel sent to remind me of what truly matters in life. He may have been just a dog to some, but to me, he was a testament to the enduring power of love, a four-legged embodiment of grace and loyalty. The world would be a kinder, more compassionate place if we all loved with the same fierce devotion, the same unwavering acceptance that he so effortlessly embodied. If love had a shape, it would look like a dog's eyes. Subscribe to Growth with Nature for more lessons that heal, and share this with someone who still hears the pause.